we ready?
Let's all make it back alive, okay?
It's a plan.
I have a feeling that not all of you are. I mean, you know, I think there's a pretty good chance that all of you are... Well, look, maybe not all of you are gonna die, but... I don't know. Like, look, once the Shadowlord is gone, all these problems are gonna end, right? Like, maybe, you know, environmental disasters are not the work of Shades. But... all the same. Wait, what the? You can fall off the bridge? I guess so. Look at that shade. It's so much more solid looking than they usually are. Strange. In any case... well, look, the shades obviously are causing a lot of problems, and even if they don't deserve what's going on, somehow, once they're gone, these problems are gonna be over. And the Shadowlord is the key to all of that. Once the Shadowlord is gone, so will the rest of these guys. Oh, you gotta keep floating up there, do you? Come on, come on, Emil. That guy up there is who you should be going for. And yet he's not now, is he? Oh, I guess he is now. Oh, it's still. Well, that's the last mistake it'll ever make. Sure. I see the Shadowlord's upped his defenses on this place. I don't know if they'll manage to save themselves. I feel the path they've forged ahead of them has kind of been set. Something changed in Nier after he lost Yona. And, I think that his lack of ethical sense is going to be a real disaster for him. But at least the path that he's forged is his path. It's the path that he has forged for himself. And you reap what you sow, as they say. What are you backing up from? Well, no shade is any match for Nier. They have magic shields once their armor is off, huh? Well, better hit them with magic before the armor comes off. Every one of those missed. You think Nier would be better at this by now? Yeah, I don't think it survived that. The Shadowlord should know better than to think a few shades will stop Nier. I don't think he'll stop at anything. You know, it came to my attention that thing he's wearing on his face isn't a mask exactly. It's like an eye patch. It's covering up some kind of scar. And I mean, that thing is huge. I mean, maybe I'm just a little slow on the uptake, but the shades must have done something pretty nasty to him to make that, you know, make him have to wear that. And especially since he takes so much punishment anyway. There's something so primal about Nier, you know, charging forward on the bridge and into this place and just cutting apart all of these armored enemies. It's something like you know, it feels like it's out of a medieval epic or something. In terms of the simplicity of the actual context, you know, he's fighting to save his daughter. And yet there's this tragic element to it, even at the same time that it's so sort of gratuitous. Somber and gratuitous. It's a good way of describing a lot of old epics, I think. Huh? There's shades here? Well, yeah, Nier. What, you're surprised about that? What the heck is surprising about there being shades here, of all places? What would really be surprising, Nier, is if there were no shades here. Now, I know we're not going to get this chunk of the route back to that botanist, or well, we are, but after we save Yona. You know, after that. I shouldn't already be presaging doom before we've even got that far. I should have more faith. Much like our sword, faith. That's the last of them. Now let's get a piece of that tree root. This should be enough root. Let's get it back to that guy and hope he shuts up. We will, of course, but not quite yet. More. Why, they just never give up, do they? Well, fine. You know, if they never want to give up, well then again, I guess Nier never gives up either, does he? On the contrary. Nier is just about as uncompromising and unsurrendering of a warrior as is imaginable. Yeah, you know, medieval epics. I'm not really all that well read in them, as much as I would like to be. I want to say, oh, it's something like, I don't know, feels like the, I don't know, Nibelungenlied, or however that's pronounced. I'm not honestly entirely sure. German is not my forte, you know. Really, this whole thing is somber but gratuitous, isn't it? Kainé's basically nudity and all the violence and the blood against walls. But at the same time, it's obviously not like, oh, isn't this so funny because it's so extreme? No, it's taking all of this very seriously. As it should be. I mean, the loss of lives is nothing to be, you know, taken lightly. And these shades, well, I don't know. I don't know what these shades are doing. All we really know about them is they seem to be intelligent, at least on some level. Some of them were even able to speak. They probably are connected to Project White Snow. And in addition to all that, they, you know, they work for the Shadowlord, and they really seem to be have a mission to exterminate humanity, which is not something I sympathize with personally. I mean, I don't know how you feel. I would certainly hope that you don't sympathize with it. If you don't, well, you're probably just a real edgelord, aren't you? Was it trying to run away? You know, it sure would be nice if our friends would teleport in here and help with this. I mean, I'm not surprised that they're not. You know them. They didn't come in these rooms last time we were here. It's sort of odd the way that the sound sounded distant. I mean, it makes sense, our camera is rather far away, but the rest of the blows sounded quite close up. Well, I remember this room. Why, these fellows certainly are a lot better armored than the tiny, defenseless, unmoving shades that were here a few years ago. Put up here by the machinations of Grimoire Noir, I'm sure. Oh, another one of these. Another tall one. I see, its entire head is a cannon. Well, Doesn't it see that that cannon is just giving Nier more fodder to attack with? More magic? But yeah, they carry around books, field guides, machines. They're not totally brainless, are they? Nier, though, has, I think, become, well, more thoughtless over time. And I fear there's gonna be a comeuppance. I figure the treasure is behind that rubble. Do you think those guys realize all the lives that are being... I guess that woman, do you think she realizes how many shades died in order to get her that treasure? But none of us think about that sort of stuff. You know, whatever revelations Nier makes, he's probably gonna still tell himself he did the right thing. Because people aren't interested in changing, they're interested in using facts or making them up, so they're not really even facts at all. Just to confirm their already pre-existing worldview. Is this the treasure? A pile of junk. It seems that treasure map was a ruse. Now what? His wife isn't gonna like this at all. Well, we'll worry about what she'll like and won't like once we are back. Back in town with Yona, and with the Shadowlord dead. Do you think the Shadowlord has any intelligence, or is it all in the Grimoire Noir? I suspect it might all be in Noir. It's amazing just how accurate that random song from all those hundreds of years ago turned out to be, huh? Or maybe it's totally inaccurate. I mean, there's no telling. Nobody even knows who wrote it or what it's about. That song, you see, is one of those medieval epics I was talking about. Except it's not medieval at all. Well, perhaps it is in its attitude. To whatever extent that all of the many cultures that existed in medieval times can all be... What the heck? What was going on there? You okay there? Well, it won't be for long, will ya? Is it just me, or do these bigger ones have deeper voices? Those little words we hear as the blood flies into Weiss. I really don't appreciate your magic. But yeah, you see, these ones are so much more wavy. But outside we had that shade that was really quite solid looking. It's very strange, isn't it? But yeah, you know, the old stories I am familiar with about this kind of guy. Well, killing this many people isn't out of the question. I mean, Samson killed, what, a few thousand Philistines with a jawbone of a donkey? I believe that, yes, that's how the story goes. And there are people out there who take that literally. Can you believe it? Or who believe that, forget taking it literally, who believe that happened at all. I mean, it's from the Book of Judges, which really is sort of like a bunch of folk tales, it feels like. Or like tall tales, you know. Humans have always liked that kind of stuff, haven't they? Some things never change. Listen, you know, Nier, he's been... Oh, there's one down there. Well, we better make sure he gets a taste, too. Or not. Look how desperate it is to get up here and hurt us. Well... It's not going to. It doesn't matter anyway. We don't need to kill all of them. They'll all be gone once we're through here. The Shadowlord is like the keystone of the archway. sure what those magic spells you guys are casting there are. I'm not gonna find out either. You have any idea what they were, Emil? Probably not. Emil seems just far too nice, far too sensitive to be involved in this stuff. And yet he is anyway. But he's not an innocent, but he's pretty close. He's sensitive, he's thoughtful, he's really interested in romance. And he's the only one who ever seems to have any second thoughts, any doubts. I suppose that's why we found that sword treachery in his house, huh? But then again, we also found faith in his house, too. Sun Wukong would kill demons by the hundreds of thousands, if I recall the journey to the west. So really, what Nier is doing here isn't out of the question. Although, of course, he was killing demons. What is Nier killing? I mean, what are these things? We still don't know. They seem to be capable of taking many different shapes, but that doesn't really mean much. What are these twisted rings they drop sometimes? With all of Nier's rage, he lashes out at the shades. Now as always, huh? Hold on. Weiss, I am interested in knowing. As irrelevant as it might be, and surely is. But what exactly is a twisted ring? Is it just a ring that's a little twisted? What is it? Wait, forlorn necklace. A necklace dropped by a shade. A ring dropped by a shade. I see. Wait, indecipherable. It's written in a language that Weiss doesn't know? I don't know, maybe the shades have some kind of language. It's possible. Actually, I'm curious, what happens if I do view details? Yeah, there are, descriptions. So this was commissioned to intimidate people. Well, it is intimidating, and that lord probably deserved to be found intimidating if he could even lift it. But what exactly, I mean, geez, what are the story of some of these swords? Like the Nameless Blade. But just forged by a village smith. Huh? What about this one? Labyrinth's Whisper. It's forged from liquefied beast fangs? Well, and steel, so that's the important part. Wait, this was used for sacrificial offerings? Wait, and we have 4 of them? Oh wait, no, we can forge them, I see. Well, I probably should have forged some more stuff, huh? But I didn't. Why is it called this? I see. It's called that because if you've lost your way, it isn't any good. So if you're treacherous, the Sword of Treachery or the Blade of Treachery is not the one you want. I see. What a sort of poetic description. Now that could be something from a medieval epic. Or some of them. There's also a whole genre of super sappy romanticized stories about, like, lovers singing songs to each other. Oh my god. Nier, a lot of these weapons you have don't have the most auspicious histories. Now, I'm not saying that means anything. But from a metaphorical perspective, from a lot of perspectives, I'm not confident you're in the right. On the contrary. I don't know what to think anymore. Hot car, huh? Boost the XP rate. How do I boost the item drop rate? Whatever, I'll take it. I'll just make all these. I'll just optimize them all. You never know which one you're gonna need to use. I never did use Dark Wall even once, did I? Wait, hold on. Yeah, I guess none of them have any impact on this one, huh? I guess not. Yeah, you know what? I'm curious about some of these. Let's try out Dark Wall. What exactly does it do? Maybe I should have been using it all the time. I'm sure Nier is experienced with it. He's had 5 years. By the subject of experience. It just creates a shield, right? I think so. Truthfully, I don't consider that particularly helpful. These shades realize that as soon as their shields are broken, they're dead. Oh, Ashrazar! That's a very impressive one, isn't it, that word? It sounds impressive enough to me. The same door we went through a few days ago, looking for Yona. I suppose that Nier's really made a lot of progress in those few days. He's been eating his fruits and vegetables to stay big and strong.
So strong. They were never this powerful before.
It seems the Shades are continually expanding their forces.
Looks like they'll just keep pushing us humans back, huh?
No, I'll find a way to stop it. I swear it.
It's not just Yona. Nier is a champion for all humanity. Or so he sees himself. That's the issue. As tough as these guys might be, they're not the majority. And they alone can't defend the whole world. This time I see they did not move that box back. Maybe the Shades themselves find it a more convenient way of getting around. What is this place anyway? I'm still not sure what kind of building this was. Maybe the tree here, though, was meant to serve a similar function to that tree that was in the Forest of Myth. Or that is there, even if Nier killed its soul. A shade. Nobody attacking us? Not even one, huh? No, nothing in the box this time. Although I guess it's a different box. The box that was there before has been destroyed. Maybe, who knows, maybe not only are we going to save Yona, we could find like a golden goose. And it'll lay golden eggs so Nier won't have to keep taking those little jobs once he gets Yona back. And they'll live like princes, and the things Nier will do will only be out of the kindness in his heart. Right?
Such an ominous sight. And yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Yeah. This is where Weiss and I first met.
Wow! This is where you used to live, Weiss?
Well, yes, I suppose. In a technical sense.
Pretty nice digs for a floating magazine.
At least it was free from annoying hussies like yourself.
Yeah. Let's go.
And now the path is open.
Nier's coming for you, Shadowlord. I mean, whatever else is going on here, I think we can agree that the Shadowlord does not seem like the nicest of guys. But I guess, then again, neither does Nier. This doesn't seem so bad at all. It's like a greenhouse. There's that building in the background. It almost looks like a modern day building. So, the Shadowlord lives in a greenhouse? I expected, you know, mountains of charred corpses. Caskets of blood. I didn't expect there to be, you know, beautiful, well-maintained gardens and fountains and what have you. Oh, well, there's no time to consider that kind of stuff, right? Right. The Phoenix Sword, huh? It does sound pretty tough. Well, we'll try it out for a little while. Where is it? Here, the Phoenix Sword. Is that the one I wanted? No. This one is. Mahira. Not Mira, Mahira. Actually, hold on. What's the story of the Phoenix Blade, Weiss? This is the wrong menu. Here we go. A large sword used by temple guardsmen and supposedly made from feathers of the legendary Firebird, huh? I think it's a little too late for Nier to be reborn. Or rather, I think he already was. And he chose his path. Deja vu, huh? You think Nier would be able to chop through those bars? I mean, we've seen the stuff he can slice up robots, right? Let me guess. Yeah. Yeah, this again. You know, the Shadowlord actually has some nice statues.
This looks familiar. Actually, wait. I think we're looping around the same paths.
What do you mean?
I think we're stuck.
There must be an escape route somewhere.
Really, this place is pretty, well, pretty. Before I try going back the way we came, two doves, I guess?
To whom does the true voice speak? To whom does the true form show himself? You must answer.
It can talk!
I ask, why did humans disappear from your world?
The hell should I know?
Patience. I believe this is some manner of password.
A password?
Yes, the correct answer should grant us access to the castle. I feel confident I have heard this somewhere before.
Why did humans disappear, huh?
To whom does the true voice speak? To whom does the true form show himself? I ask, why did humans disappear from your world? You must answer.
I answer because of a black disease.
I ask, how can humans extend their lives?
I answer by separating body from soul.
I ask, what is the destination of souls?
I answer, they are placed in their corresponding shells.
Very well. You are acknowledged as master. You may enter.
Well then, seems the way is open.
I guess so. Well, Emil, Kainé. Let's hope it is.
It's the twins from your village.
Hopla, Devila, what are you doing here?
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village? This is a very dangerous place. Even if you can find Yona here, you probably can't get her out.
How did you get here?
Shh. We're asking questions right now. We're asking questions right now. No dice, huh? Well, I guess we don't have a choice. No, I suppose not. How sad. We didn't want to fight you. It's true. We didn't want to.
I'm sorry, what?
Devila, what's happening?
Sorry. This is our fate. I spoke the truth. We did not want to fight you. We wanted to put it off for 100 years or so, until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are these shades?
I don't think so.
It's a lie. I don't believe it.
I mean, the Shadowlord can clearly muster up other illusions, but... You know, if you guys didn't want me to go here, you could have asked back in town. I'm just throwing that out there. I mean, they're magic users, huh? That would explain why we never seem to age, huh? Where are they?
We never thought we'd grow to be this powerful.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Weiss. You are a traitor.
Wait a minute. So, they work for the Grimoire Noir?
What now? My powers.
Oh, damn.
Shit on a shingle. They can use the sealed verses.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. We simply loaned you a small portion of it.
Weiss, are you alright?
Devila, Hopla, why are you doing this? Why are you siding with the Shades?
I mean, they're calling Weiss a traitor, but these two were... Well, I guess they weren't humans to begin with, so I can't say they've betrayed humanity. But why would they have even been, like, taking care of the village at all, then? I mean, why would they care? You saw the way Grimoire Noir acted. He was killing people. I listen, Hopla and Devila. You guys obviously aren't normal folks. Okay? But I don't even want you to have the chance to use any of my... Oh, crap. Well, I can't take them out when they're both... Wait a minute. Where are they? Oh no. Well, they're gotta show their mugs somewhere or other. Oh wait, there they are, using our own attack still. I missed them because they weren't standing on their magic circles. So, you telling me that you're the ones who made Grimoire Weiss? Are they also living weapons that were built by those same psychopaths from a few hundred years ago? Or 1,000 years ago? That's more than a few hundred. But then, I mean, I guess Emil is nice, but he's like has the sense to not... Like you guys talking about how this is your fate. Let me tell you something, okay? People write their own fates, okay, you guys? And you should understand that.
Why?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadowlord.
The Shadowlord? You've been on his side this whole time?
You must search for that answer yourself. You've got to face your own truth now. Please, enter the Shadowlord's castle.
So that's how the Shadowlord has been leading Nier on to do what he wanted him to.
Devila and Popola are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of
You all right there?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be far... Here.
Weiss?
Don't look at me like that. I am Grimoire Weiss. I am perfectly
Oh no. I mean, I know we all believe our own cultural myths, but are you telling me that the Popola and Devila have bought into
I think I hear a waltz.
Wait, a what? Wait. I was gonna say they bought into the Shadowlord's myths, but what? There is a waltz! Popola, Devila, you having a party to celebrate Nier getting here? 'Cause I kinda doubt it. An old world ballroom.
It certainly is a grand affair.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
They're all shades.
Ah, how royal ball, how utterly divert.
I think we're locked in.
It's not like I was planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
What is this? So we have a bunch of people here who are busy dancing, but like shades are they turning into shades? I think so. Well, is that wait, so then does that mean okay, hold on, hold the phone here. So does that mean the shells that the human souls are going into are shades? But like, most shades really don't seem to be capable of like thinking. I mean, who cares if humanity's been preserved longer by being turned into these things? And why would they use these instead of like robots? I mean, I guess it's possible they never figured out how to upload brains into circuitry, but... Well, some people never learn. But yeah, that would certainly, well, that doesn't explain, like, what's the tree then? Why did the tree have all those memories and stuff? What was that all about? And, like, who, was that, well, I mean, obviously it was part of this thing, too. But does that mean, I mean, if humans are dying because of the Black Plague, because of the, well, the Black Scrawl, I guess I should call it, The Black Plague was something else. Happened a little earlier in history. But, like, if that was going on, then that does that mean, like, if they had to be saved from extinction because of that, then does that mean that... See, these are more solid-looking shades again. But then, does that mean that the Grimoire Noir did not create the Black Scrawl? Or did they create it so that they could just turn all humans into these things and, like, force them to buy into it, because otherwise they die of this disease they created? I mean, I'm not surprised that it has some connection to the shades, but oh, it's a flying one. I don't believe I've seen one of these before. All the flying ones I've seen were wearing some kind of mail, or most of them anyway. I might have knocked the mail off a few times. And now, oh, it's already dead. Well, probably because they're not wearing any mail.
Damn it! You won't stop coming.
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Oh, I do love a good
Knock it off, Weiss.
Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes. Good plan, let's go.
Protect Kainé for us!
What do you think I'm doing, kid?
Door. Come on. Oh, come on.
Kainé, hurry!
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
Oh, you idiots, what are you doing?
Lock doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
You impatient fool, stop!
Goddamn no good bullshit bastard! Come on! Got it.
Kainé, look out! Crying or laughing?
These things are freaking me out.
We need to help Kainé!
Kainé? You okay there?
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got problems.
Oh no!
You don't need forgiveness, asshole.
Oh no! Do you remember how tough that boar was? This is that, but it's also a shade! This is the worst of every world! So does this mean the Shadowlord has been using... has had the odd... he's using the human souls as soldiers?
How should I know?
Kainé, are you alright?
Fine. Let's just kill some shit and move on, alright?
I see the weak point is on top of it. Is that
Damn
what this
it!
is?
How could something so big be so fast?
Yeah, you weren't there when Nier fought the boar, were you? Well, Nier has seen this before. He's seen it before. Oh, that's not good.
It seems to lose some control when it charges.
Just stab its flanks. I tell you what, though, fighting a giant boar, now that's medieval everything.
Brace yourself against the shock!
Is that the shock you were referring to, Weiss? I suppose he has some vestigial memory of these shades. I mean, he, I guess, was involved Or he was around when they were being created, anyhow. Hey, Kainé, wanna help? Nah, it's fine. Nier got it.
Hey.
You gotta be kidding me. Well, first things first, knock off the armor. That did not do much good, knocking off the armor. Did it? Oh, crap. Okay. Some of the armor is off, but not nearly as much as I would like. See, look at that big, nice, gaping flesh right there, ready for us to, ready to be cut open and made into. Well, I can't make a joke about how it's pork, because this thing is made of humans. It's like, how though? And why? Why would he? If the Shadowlord's job is to, I don't know, protect human souls or something, why is he using them as troops? Especially when there's still so many robots available. Oh, what you gonna do now? You're gonna charge? Yeah, I could have seen that coming. And now every bone in Nier's body is broken. Not really. Just some. I mean, whatever Shade did injured his face, it couldn't have been worse than this one, right? I mean, at least, I guess it could be just as bad. Oh, I almost actually dodged it that time. That's not a good standard. Your standard should not be, I almost didn't get ran over by a boar. It should be that Ruff never managed to hit me at all. Listen more, okay? I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry. I mean, I know that you're made of humans and they probably all have their own sensitive souls, okay? And then Nier believes every life is sacred, but you're not really even alive anymore. Now, are you? What?
Can we even hurt this thing?
What?
Stop now. Damn it.
Is it poisoning us?
Stay focused, Kainé.
So it is. Alright.
No! Don't fall victim to such distractions!
Come on! We have to keep going! Move it!
Oh, you're still!
This way! Move!
Kainé, where are you? Kainé? Kainé, where? Oh. Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't think we're gonna kill it after all. You can probably still charge down that door easily enough. What's this? I mean, we shouldn't be taking this kind of... Okay, a spear. I like the sounds of that.
Up here!
Just a second, kid. There we go. There we go. What does Ululaf do? I like the sounds of this one. Hold on. I know I just said we should get out of here before it, breaks down the door. And I stand by that. But up here, you said. Yeah, look at this thing. This place is like a maintained old world facility of some kind. As for what exactly it is...
How can I deal with this thing?
Look, I don't know either, okay, Weiss?
Please hurry!
I'm working on it, Emil. Okay? There are a lot of crates that have just been haphazardly scattered on this path, specifically because they're preparing for what happens if there are intruders! Intruders! Kainé, how the... Oh, I know how she got up there that fast. She teleported. Classic Kainé, am I right? And its armor is even regrown. Somehow. I guess it really does come from their bodies then, rather than from, say, not their bodies. Just keep somersaulting like your life depends on it, because it does.
Damn it, I can't get it open!
Attack incoming! Strike the beast while it's down.
Really? Great advice! I know he's just trying to be helpful. I know he's complaining about his advice. But really, he's doing his best to be helpful, and I value that. I appreciate that.
It seems that we're in a big
We haven't met a shade so far that was too much for us to handle. Let's not let this pig be the one!
No!
What, is it open? No, it's not open. I was mistaken. When you said now, I thought that you meant like, oh, now charge through the door because it's open. But no, that's not what you meant. You meant now is the time that it's weak. I've never seen a shade regrow armor this fast. But it's not surprising that they have the cream of the crop in this place now, is it? It's not. In fact, what am I doing? We'll finish it off in seconds this way. I mean, maybe. Or not. It's not. I should have known. It's or not. I mean, how many shades were there even in this thing's body?
Casa, 程度どっちいるとって
出づち汗よい
いるよとチームセブンおイラコックサルイットチータありがとうジョンだろう
You are correct.
いやランドで感染体ラテルワット
ロッター来てグリーンウェイタイ
I'm glad you did, Your Majesty.
Hey, stop! Let me go! Stop it! King!
ギ後でアリスラさあこ
No! Open the door! You can't fight them on your own!
サラユーククオータオキアルタイルトクルトコシイルケイタルイートエチケイロアルテスタセ
ギウズ
カクイシギシ
真鍮カレウタ改ざんテラス
アンダアラターテウラーヌペルアどっち
ウラーヌ改ざんとどっち Open the damn door!
Come on, let's go.
Kainé.
He's fighting for you, and for Fira. Don't let him die for nothing.
My friend.
The people of the mask never forget a debt, do they? And the queen was killed by a shade, wasn't she? I guess Nier has been making a lot of allies, hasn't he? Even if he destroyed the Eyrie, they were never allies anyway. Oh, King. Well, now we're gonna meet the King of the Shades, aren't we? You think the souls in that boar retained any individuality?